Rolling along this morning. The time is now 5:40 a.m. We were talking about it all morning, but it's definitely a good morning to make sure that you have that 13 WMAZ mobile app downloaded on your phone. It's going to send you all the alerts if you need it.
That's right. Yeah, and you do want to have multiple ways to receive weather warnings, so that's just one great way to do it. We talk about having a weather radio as well, but the good thing about the app is that when weather warnings go right to your phone, you can also watch live coverage on there as well. So if you do have to head to your safe place today, because we do have that threat for tornadoes, that's a great tool to have to keep you weather aware while the threat is moving through your area. So today, here's a look at the severe outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. All of the areas still under a level 3 out of 5 threat for severe storms. So what we're going to be looking for today, widespread heavy rain and damaging wind gusts, those straight line wind gusts, and then also the potential for a few tornadoes. Not only, unfortunately, are we looking at the potential for a brief tornado, the Storm Prediction Center this morning did indicate we could have an environment that's conducive for a stronger tornado. Just something that makes it even more important to stay weather aware today, have multiple ways to receive weather warnings. Small hail is also a threat, a potential threat. It's just definitely not our most widespread threat for the day today. Our two main threats are going to be those damaging winds and the potential for a couple of tornadoes. Right now, as you're getting ready to head out the door, like some of these folks are here in Perry, it's 47 degrees. It is a chilly and quiet morning for the start of the day, but of course that will change as we head into the afternoon hours today, as this weather system continues to push off to the east. You can see a few severe thunderstorm warnings and one just fired up in parts of Alabama. Those are all the discrete cells out ahead of the main line of storms that's currently pushing through Louisiana. And we will be looking for those discrete cells out ahead of our main line of storms as we head towards the lunch hour today, which will ultimately open up that window of opportunity for severe weather through the morning. So as you're getting ready to head out the door for work and school today, you don't have to worry about any rain getting in your way. But that will change as we head through the afternoon. So through 11 o'clock, we should stay dry. But as we head towards lunchtime today, I'm opening up that window of opportunity at noon, because like we talked about yesterday, with these systems, they're very small scale. So sometimes those discrete supercells out ahead of the front aren't necessarily, or out ahead of the main squall line of storms, I should say. It's not a cold front. Sometimes models struggle to figure out where those are going to set up. So noon is when you need to start being weather aware. As we head towards 1 o'clock, again, still watching for more so those discrete cells out ahead of our main line of storms that will start to knock on our door at 3 o'clock. You can see this bowing motion here. Along that's where you're going to get those straight line damaging wind gusts, 60 miles per hour, maybe even higher than that. Very heavy rainfall that will reduce visibility. You don't want to be driving as all of this is rolling through your area, which is why you want to really be paying attention to the forecast through the day today. What is this time? A lot of students will be getting on the bus heading home from school. Some of you may be out running errands or heading home from work if your schedule allows for that at this time. You do not want to be driving out in that. Not only will we have that potential for straight line damaging winds, but an embedded tornado or two will also be possible within this line of storms. It does look like the latest model run keeps a widespread rain chance even into 5 o'clock, still going to keep our severe threat through that time. I think by 7 o'clock, that's when we'll be able to bring our severe threat to an end today. So between noon and 7 p.m. is when you need to be staying weather aware. I did mention that heavy rainfall. Take a look at some numbers. We could pick up close to 4 inches right now. This is the graph model saying maybe even upwards of 5 inches of rain just within 24 hours. So not only the severe threat being an issue, but maybe even some flash flooding. We could have an isolated severe threat tomorrow afternoon as well. And then we'll keep a small rain chance into Thursday morning, but then we're unseasonably cool and dry Friday through the weekend. Of course, with that severe threat today, can't stress enough, have a way to receive weather warnings. Our app is wonderful for it. Like Wanye said, the Apple App Store or Google Play is where you can find it. You can also scan that QR code on the bottom of your screen. When you go to the app, be sure to turn on the settings and go to the settings and turn on notifications, so any warnings that fire up today will go directly to your phone. Stay with us. We're back after the break.